This is Tank's Vlog for September 4th, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. The first full weekend of college football was completed, and oh no, Florida State crapped the bed. I mean, they're up there dancing, hoo-ba, 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 hoo-ba. They bring out that big flaming arrow. Chief Osceola threw it into the ground. Willie Taggart, dream job, left Oregon, stabbed Oregon in the back so he could go to Tallahassee, and then they laid a great rotten, stinky egg on national television, losing at home to Virginia Tech 24-3. And DeAndre Francois, who was once considered to be like a top-notch level quarterback, but got hurt in the first game last year, was terrible upon his return. Terrible. I mean, every time they got the ball down deep close to the end zone, turnover. I mean, and then so many plays where he lost yards, gave up yards, were going the wrong direction. I mean, it was like Francois was in full retreat. I mean, oof. Absolute terrible game for Florida State. Absolutely embarrassed themselves. Turning to baseball, one player who has not embarrassed himself at all any time this year is Jacob deGrom. Got another no decision, but this time the Mets actually won the game 4-2, ending a 12-game losing streak against the Los Angeles Dodgers on Brandon Nimmo's home run. I mean, Brandon Nimmo, you gotta like this guy. I mean, he's got to learn how to hit a little bit better. They caught up to him sort of at the end of the year, so he's got to readjust and get that batting average up a little bit. But I think he's a young Brett Gardner. I really do. Terrific, brings energy. And the Mets, I mean, twice they made errors, and DeGrom picked up his teammates. The only mistake he made was a first-inning home run to Justin Turner. And of course, you know, he left the game with it 1-1. Do you know he got that RBI? He got the Mets RBI. They kept leaving men on base, and of course, once again, Jacob deGrom, they're like Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself. I mean, he's now had 25 straight starts where he's allowed 3 runs or fewer. I mean, that ties a Major League record that goes back to 1913. I mean, there's no other choice. You got to give him to Cy Young. I mean, that win-loss record is not great. I mean, it stinks that he's not done more, but it's not his fault. The bullpen's blown games. He's got no run support time and time again. 10 times this year he's got 1 or less runs in his starts. 10 times. And like 5 of them, he's provided the lone RBI. The Mets season in a nutshell. Meanwhile, the Yankees are beginning a crucial West Coast road trip in Oakland. And this is the team they could play in the wild card game, and they got thumped. I mean, CC Sabathia, awful performance, awful. And Aaron Boone just waiting there to take him out. I mean, it was clear he didn't have it, but it's like he has to wait for the phone call from Brian Cashman for permission to make a pitching change. And then the bats, they were silenced again. Yankees better wake up. They better wake up, otherwise they're going to be in some danger. I mean, now their lead for the first wild card game is 3.5. Could you imagine them having to go play the wild card game in Oakland? And if they win, having to go to Boston? They're dead. They'll be dead. They will be dead, and they have no one else but to blame themselves. That talent that they have, they should not be struggling like this. And I know they have injuries, but it's like there has like been no urgency on the Yankees since July. And once again, the Red Sox won today, so Red Sox now 95 wins. They're going to get 100 wins any day now. And the division's out of reach for the Yankees, so it's It's under the wild card. That's the only thing that's up for grabs. And the Seattle Mariners, who the Yankees will play next, beat the Orioles today 2-1. The Mariners really need to sweep the Orioles. They cannot afford one loss to the Orioles. And the Orioles are now 40-98. 100 losses any day now. Wow. Could you talk about a franchise in ruin? The Baltimore Orioles, that's a franchise in ruin. And I don't see any hope of that team getting better anytime soon. Bryce Harper ended a home run drought with a game-tying shot in the 9th inning, and then got a walk-off sac fly in the 10th as the Nationals beat the Cardinals 4-3. Costly loss for the Cardinals in that one. Marlins beat the Phillies 3-1. Phillies looks like they're starting to wobble. Starting to wobble there. Pirates beat the Reds 5-1. It was the White Sox doubling up the Tigers 4-2 on a Davidson walk-off home run, which spurred a wild celebration. The Brewers on a walk-off hit. I mean, great hustle. I mean, that ball, the Cubs just made a big mistake. They should have thrown home, but excellent hustle, and the Cubs and the Brewers won 4-3. That's a very big win in the wild card chase there. Uriel hit a home run as the Astros beat the Twins 4-1. It was the Rockies edging the Giants 9-8. The Royals stunned the Indians 5-1. The pesky Rays beat the Blue Jays 7-1. The Angels over the Rangers 3-1. And the Padres beat the Diamondbacks 6-2. And that win, and that loss, plus the Rockies win, puts Colorado in first place. A team that has never won its division. Today's 3 stars are Jacob Junis of the Royals, Trevor Story of the Rockies, Josh Jackson of Virginia Tech. And we take a special birthday shout out to Mike Piazza, who turns 50 on Tuesday. And we take a look back to 1993 when Jim Abbott, one-handed pitcher, an inspiration to all, threw a no-hitter for the New York Yankees. There is no Allow Me to Be Frank recording today because it's a Labor Day holiday, so we're going to be recording on Tuesday with Stu and a guest from MyBookie AG. It's going to be terrific. It's going to be out Wednesday, so I can't wait. It's going to be we're going to do a lot. We're going to talk about some diet updates. We're going to talk about the NFL season. We're going to talk about gambling. And it's going to be everything you want and Allow Me to Be Frank and more. So check it out. And if you haven't listened to last week's episode with Joey Thornton, do so now. And have a good day.